Today, a game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Commodores will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Powers through the defender. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pope.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Runs through a tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Pope. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Foster. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots.
Turning it on!
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now on third down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got the first down, looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Give to the running back. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room, it's King. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets open down the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to sneak it. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for the corner on a jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Makes the grab. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team.
Myers to the big fella.
They're trailing by 10 to Oregon State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. It's caught. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Red pass, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pulls it in. It's Purdy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. And that is no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll test the right side. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Past the first down marker and still running. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50 plus, no problem. big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. On the ground, it's King. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Soft spot in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Release to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The running back has it. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A little screen to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And gets them back to within 10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Handoff to the lone back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Pulls it in. It's King. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll go to the sneak. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner will be brought down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. On the run, it's King. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boise State looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 21 over Oregon State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged out of the air. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Got out of trouble and throws. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.